Alright, yes, hello, this is Greth, and welcome to another of my Fighting Spirit games. Yeah, alright. One-on-one, which is always a good sign. There we go. So, sent to me by, well, you figure that one out. Fighting Spirit, that's the map, and we have cross-position Protoss versus Terran. Check this replay out if you wanna laugh a bit. I have not won a game since installing. That sounds promising! Yeah! That's the kind of enthusiasm I wanna see when people send me a replay. Alright, so one public service announcement. For anyone sending me replays, yeah, you can do it on my account name, GrethSC. You know, because I wanted to be like the cool kids like Classart and have SC behind my name, like Diggity SC and Moltrap SC did as well. I think, was it Moltrap SC? I think it was just Moltrap. Anyway, please, for the love of all that is holy, name your replays something else than lastreplay.rep. I know you're all excited to send me your latest thing that you produced, playing. Yes, okay. But please, I have now casted 3 or 4 games in a row that have last replay. So I have to rename it myself. And that's a very tiny little bother. But I always freeze a bit when, you know, thinking of names of replays. So it's horrible. No. So last replay, so I don't have to, you know, replace shit and everything. I try to keep all the replays in a little map, so please. Okay. So, what I'm seeing so far is, yeah, pretty competent. Would be nice to have a non-F-. I mean, I don't mind, you know, but it's nice to have a somewhat better level game now and again. Because newbies are fun and all, but you always also want to see like the horrible mistakes that people make at a decent level, which is, you know, the C level, because they still make mistakes and they're still horrible at the game, because you will always be horrible at the game. You see, like he's going to completely fuck up his timing. Oh no, it's actually Protoss who fucked up. No, it just completed. See, the build order is there, it's intact, 17 out of 17. And then it's going to be Terran, probably, who's going to fuck up his supply count. No, look, 80 it's gonna be close. He's got that supply depot, but yeah, look, these people know build orders, people. Scary as that might be to some of you. Ah! Ah! 2 idle probes. GG. Out. You're done. Lost the game right here. But, you know, there's some reaction. Okay, there's a Zella here as well, for reasons. There's a probe. Probe harassment. Yeah, the thing is, you see all the cool kids in Korea doing the whole run around the probe, around the base and shit. Well, it's cross-position now, and they've been scouting around, but don't try to do that in the lower levels. Yes, it's annoying to have the, you know, the SCV nibble a bit, but you're going to lose so much APM doing just that all of it is going to be horrible. Make sure you have a decent build order set up before you start doing all of those kind of shenanigans. Because I see a lot of people, I saw it on Reddit a couple of days ago as well. Like, yeah, you know, your probe should be alive for like the first 5 minutes in the game inside your base, inside of his base to get all the information. No. No. You're not going to be able to do that. That's B- level shit. You can try, and you can nibble at the SCV building the barracks a little bit, sure. But Jesus Christ, no. Don't. You know, get this thing working first. Look at that. We've got Cybernetic score, operating range. We've got a forge building. We've got a depot. Yes. Depot. Or is it un depot? I don't know. And range and not Marines. You know, a couple of Marines, sure. Because, you know, for this, you want a couple of Marines. But not, you know, 2 racks, and then, you know. So range on the, yeah, again, range on the siege, thanks. Yeah. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Alright, we've got range, we've got the goons, but he's not gonna, well, he's gonna take a poke without it. There's another command center that's going to expand off of that. Some more SCVs building as well. That's not stopped either. Idle. See, Protoss going to lose this because he's got the idle probes like for years. Okay. So this is what you want to do. This is a neat little poke. You're going to see. Oh, nope. See? And he's not even going to try. He's not going to throw away all of his units. Oh, he is. Okay. Never mind. Oh, he is that. That's the music. That's the music you want to hear. As a Terran, it's beautiful. As a Protoss, it's time to get the fuck out. But what you do see now, right? A person not throwing away all of his units in a stupid attempt to kill a siege tank with a Dragoon. Range is going to be done now. Hey, saw that timing on that? Bitches? Okay. Oh, we've got another going on. So we've got the second tank. Now here's where the fun starts. He's got this expansion. He wants to use this expansion. But Protoss has map control, has a soft contain. It's soft because probably when he's doing this, he's not going to get tanked. He's smart. He's smart. He doesn't go this way because he knows he's probably going to be there. There's barracks now floating about to try and get us a spot on that. And now there's a command center here coming down. So now, oh, nope. Out of the range. And now he needs to push down. The tank is doing his job because the positioning. The command center is going to, and he's coming down the ramp, and it's not going to get contested. So that bunker of, yeah, that CV is going to get some pot shots on. But here comes it. Does he want to engage? No, because the tank is there, and that would be horrible. So what does he do? Backs off. There were two options. Either push forward here and make the push down a lot harder, but there are tanks here. So there's a lot of things. The bunker now going to... It still defends the bunker because the Dragoons already have range. But it's nice, you know, to have that security of a little bit of a block, if not just for the pathing block. And you have the Marines, and they are now effectively useless. So you might as well. Here comes the pull down, so the expansion is there. Now, meanwhile, we have a second gateway being planted down. We've got a support base. So there's a couple of things you can do. You could try to go the Reavers, yeah, which is going to happen here. You also need the observatory, of course, for the mines, because they will be here. And now we've got off the expansion. The expansion is operational. Okay, good. So produce the factories to compensate for that, you see? Then I've got a third. This is... Yeah. All right. Nothing's been proven yet. No damage has been done, literally. So this, off of the expansion of the Terran, which usually happens. Yeah, that sneaky third might happen. Okay, it's not that uncommon, but it could end really badly because now he's gonna have to pull back. See if there's the chance of a vulture run by increases every passing moment. But now everything is a little okay. We've got the missile turret because perhaps maybe there might be Reavers soon. Squeaky. Alright. Now gas being mined at the natural. That's hopefully going to be remedied soon. We've got a lot of income here in a minute. So there's going to be a lot more gateways here soon. There we go. And yeah, production is now up. We've got speeds. We have already mines. Speed is now being researched. And here come the vultures. This is not really operational yet. Now the gas is being mined. Now, here's the thing, though. This positioning, I mean, you're halfway, right? You can either try and block... Well, Fighting Spirit allows you, of course, to go around the back here, which is happening now. Speed's going to kick in anytime soon. That's, yeah, there we go. Speed is done. Again, my timing on the fucking upgrades is a little scary right now, I have to say. Okay, so he's going to try and see if there's a third or not, which there isn't. I'm a little weird moving all of your shit there, mate, because now, yeah. So he's gonna take his third here, and that's what you do. You block it with the mines. That's how you do Fighting Spirit. So it's not this third that's been taken, it's this one, and with that, the window to disrupt that is done because Well, does he have the observers yet? I think I saw one. No. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake. Templar Archives. Okay, it's fine. Here we do have the Reaver, who can bypass this and then fuck off again. Yeah, don't drop it there. God. What exactly did you hope to achieve here? Cute, but again, you already knew there were the mines there. Go there then, you know? Okay, yeah, let's just stare in abject misery. Really? So all of this, and now this. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Where's your observatory? Seriously. All of that. And this is where things become interesting. Because you've had the build order, you have a proper setup for a PvT. Okay? Oh, man. It's too late! It's too late! He's gonna kill those tanks, though. Is he? Yes. Alright. And there's still mines here. There really are. But is he going to break this? Because the tanks are gone, so that's good. It's a little brute force to my tastes, but there's only vultures here, but now reinforcements are going to come in. A couple of tanks. Doesn't have that many tanks, actually. Only the tanks that were blocking here. Oh, this is a messy fight. This is a very messy fight. The vultures are out of mine, so they are objectively useless now. But no, there was more coming in here. The tank at the back is going to make short work of those dragoons. Yeah. And this is going to hold. A little messy from both ends. And that Reaver is going to sting a bit. But with, I don't know what... The two tanks were nice, but... Yeah, this is going to hold. Okay, so... Do you have the observatory yet? Seriously. I worry for you. No. No. Okay, fine. Barreling through mines it will be. I mean, and a little bit more probes. Yeah, thank you. There you go. Alright, so off of that, we have some more factories being built. We've got some upgrades going. One not really doing anything, but that's fine. And yeah, so that third is now... is not operational yet. After all the trouble, he doesn't even have the refinery yet. So he does have to set that up. What you really want to do is main it here. In this case, just grab some from here, for instance, because this is a little bit... Well, it's a little oversaturated. When you see SCVs moving up and down, you know there's a problem. This third, however, is going to get discovered now? I'm thinking yes, because this has been scouted before. Or scanned even. So they're going to come in here now. There's no protection. So, yeah, that's what you get. Oh, God, this is why you have fucking observers, man. Oof. Ironically, it wasn't that well saturated yet. Yeah, so that guy's going to town, and then boom. And these guys still have some mines now. So they can just sit here until eternity, have to pull back. Protoss's army is a little low. For having that third for so long, he really doesn't have that much. Or maybe I missed another run by before. That might be why. Because I'm a very, 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 very bad caster. That might explain it. The building placement is a little haphazard. That's going to be fun. Also, no rally point set. And there's the observatory. Thank you, God. Alright, another expansion. See, the thing I want to do here is build probes out of everything. So you can then main them over. This is still well saturated. And, yeah, not really, but well defended even, I wanted to say, really. I need to look at the minimap more, because I sometimes think I miss things. Is he going to go for another expansion? That might be interesting, or just a scout. So yeah, with all of this, we have some production. We have... What? That's going to get spotted. A spinning cyber core right now. Oh. Oh no. Oh yes. +1 attack. 3 Stargates. It can only mean one thing. Mass Corsair. Another base. Which really, after getting this completely and utterly mullered by vultures, you might want to think about blocking this. Or hey, maybe even a couple of cannons. Because the pylon block is neat, but, you know, because you still need units to clear them out, because they can actually chew through those pylons if there's a tank with it. So you've got a little bit of a crawl here. Now, if you're doing this experiment, you've got to think, what am I actually protecting by pushing out here? Yeah, this is unprotected now. They've got the 2 siege tanks, but not impossible to break. A little messy, but, you know, probably going to leave that alone. So what he's defending here now is kind of this, but not really kind of this. So a little bit, yeah, he's pushing forward here now to block this maybe. So if you get these 2 corridors, then in here you can take this base. Now that drop actually cleared out that SCV. And this is very dangerous because this looks scary, but a couple of zealots in here, for instance, can clear this out no problem. We've got the mines at the back, which makes for some really funny things to happen. Yeah, that probe's going to spot that. There's a couple of mines here. So this front is a little protective from that side, but it's almost impossible. Why would you unload those? Don't do that. He doesn't have any anti-air at the moment, which I'm hoping will change soon. A couple of Goliaths peppered in there just for the shuttles and for the shuttles and the observers. So this is starting to become a bit of an army. 2-2 on them. That's good. This is kind of saturated. Why? Seriously, I have to make a point of this now. Seriously, you grab this base completely unprotected. You're gonna go fucking carriers, and you don't get your fucking gas going. Yeah. There, you can see the limit of the APM here at this point. Because, yeah, this is kind of important, especially when you're doing a play like this. A lot of... Oh, there's some cannons here now. All right. Cannons here, no cannons there. Yeah, no. It's you. It's you. It's you. Okay, so we have these vultures. Did he see? He did scan that. He did scan that. He did see that base. He wants it. There's a little bit of protection here, but... That's not a... Dude, micro him a little bit. Oh, shit, that's an army. He's coming here with an army, and he could take out this and then go back for this, or is he going to strike for this one? I don't know. Don't really need to, because you can run that by with the vultures. He did lose most of the vultures here now. But 2 remain. There's a lot of tanks here as well now in the back. He's going to lose all these tanks. Oh, he needs to siege up on a ridge. That's a really bad siege. That's a really bad siege. Couple of mines, hurrah, because there's still no observers with this. Oh! Yeah, okay. But, okay, these probes... Oh, no, there is an observer here. They're just not in the right spot. Okay. So that did get taken out. If he would have sieged up... Well, there was no time, because he was getting it fucked in the back. But he could have... Well, traded a lot more evenly, let's say. These guys are still here. How are you doing? And we've got the first carriers coming out. We've got another attack being upgraded. There's a zealot in here. Still hear a couple of explosions. Alright. Command center now finally being built, even though now the contain is sort of softened. Because, well, actually army-wise... Yeah, I don't know if it's okay. There's a couple of Goliaths here now. That's good. Yeah. Did you just block yourself? Always dangerous with mech because they are not the smartest units. None of them are. Nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. I was about to say 2 idle SCVs. And now they are kicked into action again. Right, so that 4th is going to come up. And now Protoss. Dude, man. You have all these bases, but you're not mining from them. You did lose this right now, but please, God, just block it, you know? Because those tanks shouldn't even have been there. That was a freebie. Having those tanks there was just... That could have been awful, because half of your army could have been dead. Because all of your supplies now... Yay! There you go. Where is that tech? Because I didn't see that, actually. Oh, there we go. Here it is. So he's got the arbiters, he's got the carriers. This is interesting. Has he seen this? No, he hasn't scanned there, I think. So... Not recently, anyway. What are these guys doing there? Scattering units all across the fucking map here. For reasons beyond understanding. The only thing these Nexuses should be doing is fucking producing probes, but yeah. Right. So, it's been a while. There's 5,000 in the bank for Terran. Not so much for the guy going carriers. Plus 2 attack on those interceptors, though. That's important. I like, if you're going to do something retarded like this, build a second cybernetics core and go full out, you know, double upgrades. There's already a couple of glides here. They're going to run the shuttle through. There's some very bad mine placement here. There's some very bad mine placement. Why aren't you using it? He can't get there. He can't get there. Ah! He actually saw those mines as well. Man, that was a bad fight. That could have, that entire army could have blown up. Very bad mine placement. Ooh, and again he's gonna ram his entire force down there, but that's not necessary. Literally, 2 vultures take out this whole thing, and he's gonna bottleneck himself. Oh shit, and now the carriers are gonna come into play for the first time. There's only 1, 2, 3 Goliaths here. Yeah, that's another free army here. Here they are. Almost 200 supply. Not gonna be that for a long while longer. A wake-up call. Are the Goliaths have range? Yeah, the Goliaths have range. They are going to get focused down, however. Arbiter here as well. Not going to do much here. Boom. And that defends it. Now, the counterplay, we will see quite a few Goliaths being built. And 2-2 on those. So now, we have the situation where you don't take that gas. I'm guessing you don't need it, but seriously. This base has been defended, again, crippled though. Couple of mine clearings going on. So, this is critical, however. Protoss, dude, get your ass into gear. Don't attack mines. You have a very small window before these things start getting hard counted. Because Fighting Spirit has large open areas. You need positioning. Carriers are not immortal. They are not. They are a very big investment. They are your army now. So there you go. You have to go for this base. You have to take it out. Because tanks are here now, but the first Goliaths are starting to get rolled out. And Goliaths are scary. They are counters to carriers. This is not insta-GG. And seriously, control them? I don't know the fuck you're attacking here, but it isn't what needs to be attacked. Carrier micro is a very special thing. Okay, we've got a couple of vultures. Okay, that was an A move gone awry, I'm guessing here. Vultures actually taking this out. That's going straight for the natural here, which is going to be mined out, but losing it is not very nice. He needs to back off here. He's already building some interceptors. That was a very lackluster. That base should have been gone. That should have been gone. But now, oh, there is a very small window for Terra now this time. I don't know what he wants to achieve with this because there's 2 bases that could have been taken out. But he's going for that natural. Oh, this is going to be ugly. Here come the carriers. Still not enough Goliaths. 4, actually. And yeah, that's actually strange that this base hasn't been taken, but he's going to take a look there. Yeah, there goes the science vessel. It's got some D-Matrix on that. And now it is D-Matrix. And he's just going to sacrifice these tanks? Really? Wow. Okay. More important things to do, I guess. Oh, there we go. They were bait. They were bait. But the Goliaths aren't focused on the carriers. The Arbiter is nowhere in sight. And that's a bit of a misclick. Okay, so that was no control on that. That could have been a lot worse. And there's a shit ton of carriers here now. This is going to get very ugly very fast. Starport's being built. Wraiths. Yeah, there you go. 4 Wraiths in the queue. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But they are counters if you do it properly. We're going into familiar FFA territory here. So Goliaths, of course, are the second stupidest unit in the game, whereas the Goon is, of course, the king. He's going to go back and try to finish off this base. A couple like... Whoop! Yeah! That's dangerous. This carrier is going to go down. That other one as well. Very, very, very bad positioning. You don't want to do that. Very expensive toys. Even more expensive than Reavers. But about... Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, there's a token stasis, let's say. Going to mess up... No, it's not really, because the interceptors fly. So stasis in... Yeah, man. Carriers... They have a very particular sort of... there's 2 vultures here now. Some more... Again with the tanks! Fuck off! He's not protecting this. Look, the 2 vultures, as I said before, they're going to do all the work. He's going to have to bring in carriers to deal with that, even though 2 cannons would have done the same thing, but... What do I know? Well, that's going to be funny. These guys are going to unfreeze. I wonder if they're going to make it out. 1 kill on that interceptor. Whee! Yep, they are going to make it out. Back home. What? Don't know what you're trying to do here, man. Attacking an unexistent base. Still, this base is still here. Don't worry about Plague, but worry about EMP. I saw a science vessel earlier, but I don't know if he... Oh, dude, don't do that! Don't upgrade energy unless you're in an FFA. Seriously. Never, 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 never upgrade energy. Ever, ever, ever. But he does have a couple of wraiths, so this might... You know, time's running out on these carriers, because there's a lot of Goliaths on the field. More carriers on the way. There's absolutely nothing else being built here, but... This is the awful thing. Like, yeah, okay, this probe's being built here. Goliath's not being controlled whatsoever. There's more on the way, but he really needs to get to the meat here. He needs to get through, push through. Start attacking the things that matter. That Arbiter is now a little bit more protected than it was. You can't outkill the interceptors. It takes so fucking long to do it, because these little shits they have the health of a Hydra, and they are small. So the explosive damage does not do anything to them. In that case, Stim Marines, 3-3 Stim Marines are better in that case. To try and take out interceptors, they can actually do that. Finally, this base is now taken out. There's a exodus of SCVs. Don't know why. Yeah, okay. Here we go, here we go. That's the Cloaked Wraiths. They're gonna go for... couple of kills. Where's the observer? I think the observer got killed. Oh, switching targets. That was one really low. Okay, scanning now, but still moving away. Yeah, that's what you get. You make the mainstay of your army is a hard counterable unit. You know, if you don't have the counter, you have a very small window to deal with it. What is happening here? There's a SCVs here. There's no... Are you floating something? I guess these are the guys that ran away from the base. Yeah, there you go. That's why you're not positioning. So very important. This is not where you want to be. Long range, the interceptors can be taken off because they can be focus fired. But he is going straight for the carriers themselves. Get out. Carriers are ambush predators. They're not good in a full frontal fight. Finally going to build that command center. He's still mining from one base, but he has so much banked. He doesn't have the gas. But glides don't take that much gas. It's got 140 supply, 141 for Protoss, but the counter is in. And really, not continuing with the macro is what is killing you here, man. I mean, all that effort to sustain these bases, not protecting them at all. Well, a little, okay, yeah, fine, but this has been still open. This is still open. A couple of cannons, man. A couple of cannons. It's okay to do that if it prevents you from having... Oh, no! Oh, no. Get out! Get the fuck out! Taking this, not a good idea. You can see how carriers need a cliff. They need something. These aren't being microed anymore now, but they did some damage here. Replacements are being built. They are here. But that was unfortunate. Whoa! Okay, that's where you can use 6,000 minerals, yeah. Missile turrets don't do too badly against carriers. As a bit of a stopgap before your army gets there. Not as good as cannons, but I think about the same. No, I think the turrets are actually better. But this isn't done yet. There's a lot of them here, though. And yeah, you can see some blue explosions. You can see they are getting taken out. But where's that army? Because this isn't going to hold for a long time. He's actually going to give up. Wow. They're at defense, man. They're at defense. For all of this, nothing's being mined here yet, but okay. Okay, now here comes the army. It's not as big as I would have hoped. Yeah, he needs to be careful here, but again, the carriers are in the open. Oh, come on, man. Jesus. Don't fly over them, but they're not being focus fired, so it's failure from both ends. Yeah, there we go. We've got one more. One down. There's still a really damaged one in here as well. 26. And another one here. 26 and 16. Yeah, those are the ones you want on the outskirts. I can't believe it, but the vultures actually killed the Nexus. So, yeah, I didn't see that. I was too focused on the rest. They actually killed the Nexus. That's how long they were there, and I didn't see them. Yeah, it's a little too late for that now. Okay, so these probes are fucking off. To that base. Okay. Oh, good! You made 2 cannons! After the base has been abandoned. Good for you. These are proud vultures. Oh, wow. Didn't use mines. Fine. Ooh. Now this is substantial. Hmm? Oh, look. He's researching EMP. Nice. Little late, but hey, man. It's all good. Okay, so... That's a lot of clients. Oh, look, he might be going for production. That might be a good idea. There's a lot of Goliaths here. Maybe switch out, but ooh dear, there's not a lot of mining anymore, is there? There's no natural, this is gone, this has been destroyed. Yeah. The window has closed, I'm afraid. These glides have free roam of the inner map, and yeah, there's only one base that's operational for Protoss, so I'm afraid after that, the outcome, my dear friends, is going to rely on a very... Yeah, that's a lot of Goliaths, even for a regular army. You need Storm to combat this. Or some very good stasises. right now. Very good stasis. Another good stasis. One more stasis. On here, on here, on here, on here. Now, 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 now. This is your window. Come on. Okay, that was it. And he doesn't have the cliff. He's just getting focused down now. That's unfortunate. If that stasis would have been on the ramp, if those carriers would have been here, he could have taken a shot. It would have been bad. A single Templar. Oh God, he had the Templar. Ah. You have Did he have recall? I don't know. I don't. Oh. There was a chance. There was a chance. He has a lot in the bank. And he was mining. But carriers here. Stasis, not there, but here. Storm. It takes 2 storms to soften them up. There was an option. There was an option. Yeah. All right. So, to the Protoss's credit, Mario brother, he sent me this replay. He sent me a replay that he lost. And props for that. And yeah, it's very clear why you lost. The carriers weren't bad, as he was completely unprepared. He only had 4 Goliaths. But this is what killed you. This base. And then this as well, not defending it. It took him like 2 attacks to realize he could just send in vultures. Yeah? He should not have lost those tanks. The only reason you didn't die much, much sooner is because he lost 2 armies on these cliffs here without reason. And yeah, the carriers never did any real structural damage. They did the damage here, but it took way too long enough for him to get into Goliaths. And even the Wraiths, because the Wraiths did something as well. They were a bit of an offshoot. He didn't have EMP. If he had an EMP and the Wraiths and gone with that, then yeah. But of course, Wraiths are completely useless once they've dealt with their target. If you then re-switched to something proper, then that would have been GG right there. The carriers should have been, yeah, this, right? 12 Zealots and this is gone. It's okay to still build other units in order to sustain this. And then going for the tech here, or the supply depot, or you know, just planting these carriers here, forcing the Goliaths to do what they do best, namely go up ramps. And then again, a stasis on the ramp and you're done. So, anyway, thanks for sending me this. It was a little different. It was a little one-sided near the end because the mistake kept being the same. But that's an important lesson to learn. Anyway, guys, hope you watched this, because otherwise, who am I talking to, really? All right, goodbye.